versus the 2d6 of a greatsword.
Yeah.
But you know what? -2 to hit does kind of suck. But it's like her signature weapon.
I mean, you were just complaining that you didn't have any money after you bought the, those dexterity gauntlets?
Yeah, it was a belt.
Oh.
Basically the dexterity version of belt of giant strength.
Gotcha. What you should do, though, is sell it so you have more money, because if no one's using it, you can sell it. And if you find, like, oh, I want to start using swords later on, you'll probably find another +1 longsword. Probably.
It's a great sword.
Yeah, you'll probably find another one.
I'm used to, like, actual D&D where, no. You know what I mean? It might be months before that happens.
It depends on, like, who's your DM, but also, or if you're playing a pre-made campaign. Pre-made campaigns tend to give you fucking loot like crazy. But video game-wise, yeah, they tend to give you a fuck ton of shit. Quickly.
My part, cold iron dagger or sickle?
What's keen and what's cold iron?
Cold iron is this iron mine deep underground and known for spectrum against demons and fey creatures. It's fortunate. So it's like fortunate.
Okay.
Keen doubles the threat range. So remember how in Pathfinder you roll, and if you roll like a within your threat range, you threaten a critical, and then you have to roll again to see if you get the crit.
Yeah.
So it has double.
That does sound pretty dope.
But I think the double is 1d6, the dagger is 1d4. But the double, I think,
I mean, if it doubles that, it should improve it on the dagger, shouldn't it? So it should be like maybe at least 18.
No, the sickle. Sickle's
Okay, I gotcha.
Well, it's going on a half. My bar is just gonna sit backwards on the crossbow So how far into armor core?
If I had to guess, somewhere around like 30%.
Would you say this one's taking you longer than the first generation of Armored Core?
Yeah, both 2 and Another Age have definitely taken longer than like Armored Core 1 and its sequels. Especially Project Phantasma, that one was a quick one. And Master Arena went by pretty quick too, but I was also able to carry over my mech from 1. This one, 2 was pretty long, and I was able to carry that mech over to this one, so it's been helping out a little bit, but they're definitely going to be a bit longer, but I'm pretty sure not nearly as long as 3 line, because it's 4 games versus just 2. Armored Core 3, Nexus, Line, Breaker, Silent Line, and Last Raven. Not including...
You're gonna do Last Raven.
Yeah. Supposedly it's the Dark Souls of Armored Cores. Fucking Miyazaki.
I've never played it. I was describing Armored Core to somebody and I was like, what if it was Dark Souls but with robots? And instead of poison swamps, you had levels where if you accidentally shoot a wall, the whole place blows up and you die, and you lose $12 million and bankrupt yourself and have to restart the whole game.
This is
Sounds
an
right.
emergency request. The Old Gal Bureau of Control is planning an attack on the storage complex. A dropship is, for reasons we'd rather not divulge, the storage complex cannot be abandoned. We are prepared to use all available resources.
Yeah, I'm running low on missions, so I have to go help out the fucking terrorists now.
However, The limited number of MTs available to us
I
may
know.
not be enough. Your assistance in this matter would be appreciated. Please secure
Tala Tala, Jihad,
and
Jihad.
assign.
It's not even what they
This
say.
mission is vital to our
Hey,
future operations.
I speak pure,
Gal region.
like, you know, ISIS, alright? That's exactly what they say.
I was talking about ISIS, the intelligence organization from Archer.
See why there's a confusion here.
I don't know where your brain was at, but maybe I should report that to Homeland Security.
Jeff is already listening.
Yeah, damn.
I may be getting out soon, but Jeff is sticking around. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you don't spill all those state secrets.
Main system engaging combat mode.
I picked the wrong mech for this.
Do you just have like an anime amount of missiles?
Yes. This is my anime missile mech.
I think that's something.
Oh, especially since these are vertical launch missiles.
They're gonna help you, buddy.
Oh. I had it on Switch.
Yeah, it's literally like 75%. $1.49. And I was like, oh, well, I'll go grab that. Any good? Played it on Switch, you said?
It was enjoyable.
Yeah. Is it gonna crash that package?
It might. I didn't get too far in it. It didn't have, like, I didn't feel any of the customization that I was able to get off, like, Armored Core. But it definitely plays like a mech game.
Oh, okay. I was looking at some screenshots and I was worried it was just gonna be like Ace Combat but with robots and stuff. Oh, you just have like a nice little L1R1 AC change. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and in 2 they added the. You can actually, I think they were able. You're able to do that in the Master Arena too. You could swap out mechs.
You know, and that's a nice quick swap too. I remember like in Armored Core 4 and 4, so you had to like go back, go to the garage, load schematic, load the schematic,
This
and
for
it just took a while with that game. But I guess as the games got more complicated, that wasn't feasible.
Yeah. Especially with all like the weights and
Main
balances.
system engaging combat mode.
Just we were talking about video games, just because, you know, it's good. It's good stuff to have. I agree. Fuck, hit me.
Destruction of all enemy forces confirmed. Thanks for your help, Raven. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Yeah, I didn't start. This mech is light, though it doesn't start with much.
The benefit of not starting with much is you don't have much to lose, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, made $9,000.
Still positive. New missionaries are available. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, new missions here. Let's see. Eliminate patrolling AC. You don't say.
Our materials storage facility has been commandeered by armed forces. We'd like you to help us recapture it. All mission participants are to launch their attacks simultaneously. This is being done to prevent the enemy forces from collaborating.
Ooh, multi-tier mission.
Your target is an AC patrolling Warehouse 4.
He's got a flamethrower.
Eliminate the AC and at the same time, minimize any damage done to materials stored there. We may cancel the operation, depending upon the amount of damage you incur. If this happens, you will forfeit the reward. That is
So, bad mission for me normally. Minimize damage to surrounding areas. Ugh. Can't go danger close.
Plus 8 to hit, 7 to 17 damage, or plus 6 to hit, 7 to 21.
I'd say like more guaranteed hit, because the damage-wise they're about the same.
Avoid the storage containers and fuel tanks. You've been instructed to abort the mission if excessive damage is incurred.
Chip. Trying my best not to destroy shit.
Returning to base.
Also, this game gives you a little bit of a handicap. If you fail the mission, you don't just lose all the money.
Oh, okay.
So you can just continuously ram your head against it.
I appreciate it. Like, as interesting as it is,
Our
like, have failing the mission not be like a game over, like a fail state of the game. It's interesting, but it also fucking sucks.
Yeah. Especially since you you finally got like a something even a part you've been wanting for a while, and it's like, ah man, it's like it was 100K and yeah, I'll be good on this next mission, and you're down like 70K, and you're like, well, fuck me.
If excessive damage is incurred.
Software has always been open to experiment.
Never a poison swamp.
I was just thinking about how long it took to get rid of you. You know, thinking about it, I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Blood half build
Yeah. Concentrating. That costs money. Not really.
Mission objective
There we go.
achieved. System switch to normal mode.
And I ended on a conveyor belt.
But yeah, Bloodborne only has like 6 stats.
Yeah.
Compared to Dark Souls, what? I don't know, 20 maybe? It's like 12 at least. And then armor means basically nothing except for like status resistances.
Yeah, status and
Right.
elemental
There's-
resistances at
there's
best.
no equip burden, right? Weapons, there's a much smaller variety of weapon, although each weapon is also kind of 2 weapons.
Yeah. And like each one is mostly different from the next.
Yeah, and let's be real. As far as build options, you only really have 2 maybe. You got strength build, you have dexterity build, and then you have like a dexterity blood tinge build maybe. Arcane is not a good choice.
It can be, it's just very not efficient.
Yeah, because you're incredibly limited on like, arcane root spells. There's
Documents of a highly sensitive
use silver
nature
bullets.
have just come into our possession.
and a lot.
It seems the old Gal Bureau
So
has
you
concocted a
can't
plan
rely.
to infiltrate. This
I
is
just- I
indeed
don't feel like it's a
bad news, as the location is
can't, like,
also
respect
used to
it.
house weapons and materials provided to us by our
Yeah.
sponsors.
Like,
These
I like
must not
Bloodborne,
be allowed
but
to fall
it's-
into enemy
can't deny it.
hands.
Wait, it's like a dumbed down. It's more
Currently,
speed and
all
less-
weapons and materials are stored in a shutter.
Yeah, it
on the 15th floor.
definitely rewards the
Unfortunately,
aggressive
the shutter will not
more play style.
withstand a determined
And then I
enemy
think
attack.
Sekiro is even beyond that. Like Sekiro, you have 0 build options essentially.
Yeah, it's just whatever flavor of right arm you want.
Yeah, but it's
Or left
but
arm.
It's even faster. It's even faster than Sekiro.
Yeah.
Please position yourself on the 15th floor. Prevent the attackers. We are also placing a support team in position on the roof. Pick off any targets that manage to...
We're not all at our best on a Monday night.
Hmm? I was just also listening to the mission brief,
Yeah,
even though it's from
Main
terrorists.
system engaging combat mode.
Raven, do you copy? Be on the lookout for any units that slip by our team on the roof.
You don't need the butter.
What if I need this edible moss?
Raven,
Definitely don't need that.
2 units managed to get past us. Take them out. This is rooftop support. 3 units are headed your way.
God damn, rooftop support, you suck! These guys are slow moving, how did they get past you?
is an emergency. We're being...
Well, rooftop, you suck. Punch me in the back, bitch.
Destruction of all enemy forces confirmed.
Mission objective achieved. System
Then make
switch
something
to
out of it before it
normal mode.
spoils.
And then never touch it for the rest of the game.
True. Stash is it's like the crisper drawer, you know, things that go in there and they just get forgotten. Thankfully, they don't get destroyed. Like that celery stock that you put in there 2 years ago.
Actually, do this.
Eliminate the search team. More indies. Or take over military warehouse. It's probably indies as well.
The old Gal Bureau of Control has stepped up its efforts to deny us access to much-needed military supplies. This is a serious problem.
That usually ends up being the case.
Stockpiles are almost
And another big
complete.
thing that I didn't like about Sekiro, or not Sekiro, but looter shooters in general, like, there's no reason for a good chunk of it, because if it's like, as soon as you start getting to blues, you're definitely not going to be using anything below that. Or, it's just like, why bother? It just takes up space.
I feel the same way. That's when I was like, I don't really like randomized loot. And Kenji was like, well, you might as well just say you don't like RPGs. And I'm like, what are you talking? So many RPGs without randomized.
Yeah. And it's not that, like, the drops were definitely randomized, but I don't think the pickups were. Like the static pickups that were in the missions?
Probably not. Probably not. I just mean like the numbers on swords and stuff like that. I actually
Oh, yeah.
As a
I
part
feel
of the
like
plan
every,
to
you know,
alleviate the situation,
bronze
we will be
bastard
conducting a
soldier
raid
has
on the Sword's military materials warehouse.
unless it's magical.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that there's a difference between a level 1 bronze bastard sword
The
and a
plan
level
entails
48
launching
bronze
attacks
bastard
on
sword.
several of the warehouses at once.
Like if they're magic and they
Doing
have
this
different effects,
should
like,
keep
yeah,
their
sure,
defenses
fine, go
off
for it.
balance.
I don't know. I just
You
hate
will
having
be
to, like,
responsible for
get
the
a piece of
attack
equipment you
on
like,
Warehouse
then
3.
have to change it out.
I must stress,
you know,
however,
2 levels
that the
because
purpose
now
of
it
the mission
sucks.
is to capture materials stored in the warehouse. If a sufficient amount cannot be secured, we will abort the mission.
Oh man, now I'm attacking the same facility I was defending from having the materials being destroyed. So I have to not destroy shit again.
Make sure the materials in the warehouse are...
But nah, the randomization of that, it does get very annoying, especially when going back to Neo, like, because it got really bad where there was very little differences between the weapons unless they're like different like color changes, and then when you beat the game, it unlocked another tier. And then when you get further than that, there's a higher level in that than the divine.
I just feel like it's a design philosophy that doesn't leave you feeling attached to your equipment.
Nah, and I like to be attached to my equipment, man.
Yeah, think about like Elden Ring and Dark Souls. You're like, oh yeah. it's a
Main
complete-
system engaging combat mode.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Mission objective achieved. System
Sweet, that was a quick
switch
mission.
to normal mode.
Probably all money too, because well, depending on how much shit got blown up.
Yeah, you didn't take that much damage. You used a laser the whole time.
Yeah, just special deductions of 2 containers. Not bad.
So here's a question for you: how come the laser, right? The laser doesn't cost you any ammo, right?
But still has charges.
But it still has charges.
I mean, battery
What's wrong with
pack.
that? Okay, but then you expending, like, couldn't you just recharge it from the generator on the AC?
What? Probably, but that
Literally
probably
ask
takes time. It's like transference of energy is an instant. You have to charge up that battery. But once you get back to the base camp, they just plug that thing in like a Tesla and be like, all right, we'll be good in about 5 hours. We got solar panels on the roof.
Yeah, I guess. And you know what? To be fair, the gun is not like attached to the AC anyway. He holds it.
Yeah.
So,
It's plugged in for like interface so I can aim it, but not so much like it's not. The thing is, it is drawing up power from my generator.
okay, well then, now that argument doesn't hold water.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But that's been the trope in all games that have like solid ammunition or energy ammunition. Or like, yeah, you have energy. Ooh, what's that? I think that's a down booster.
It just don't make a lot of sense to me.
It probably just has something to do with like energy cells, and it's like
Honestly,
you need your energy from the core to charge this and shoot it out. But I don't know.
the
It's,
real reason is probably game balance.
yeah, 100%.
If you had an unlimited ammo weapon, that's all you would
It's the rapid turner. I'll go for that, so I can turn around quickly. No longer will machines just circle strafe me to death. Eliminate the search team.
The Bureau of Control is attempting to locate one of our bases in Old Gal. If they succeed, we're in trouble. We have to stop their search team before they stumble upon our location.
I have a wand of magic missile and no one can use it.
That's unfortunate. Do you have like a full party already?
No, I only have 5 players so far.
Definitely finds like a mage, or at least an arcane trickster.
I don't know where they are. Never played this game before.
Yeah, it's not like the old like dungeon crawler RPGs where you can start with like you build your mission. I can never remember what game it was, but it was probably a Might and Magic, but it was first person dungeon crawler. Played it on PC back when I was like 5. But you start in like this like underground like lab, and like all the players all the teammates you could have are in like cryogenic stasis pods. And this is still like D&D. So you're like, all right, you go in here. I want this guy, this guy, this guy, and this girl, and then you go on your way. I never got far.
No, it's much more
Apparently,
like
they're not having much luck,
in that I
but they
have
are in the
party
vicinity
members they all
and
have
don't seem to be
personalities and
deterred.
alignments and quests.
Yeah. I mean, Baldur's Gate definitely made it better.
Yeah, but basically it's like that. So I don't have whoever is the mage.
Yeah.
It's also using all the Pathfinder classes, so I might not even get a mage. I might get like a magus or something fucking weird like
Yeah.
that.
We have verified that they have limited offensive capability and would make easy targets. But if we attack, it will confirm the Bureau's suspicions regarding our whereabouts.
2 clerics. Definitely not going to die.
For this reason, we've decided that sending a raven
Oh,
is the more
heard that one.
prudent course of action. Good luck.
I've been like real struggling with
Let's go destroy some MTs, baby. So this is like the first game that I've noticed that you can actually use the analog stick for movement, but it's weird because I gotten so accustomed to D-pad. So like I'm trying to get into the thumbstick movement, but
Main system.
it's kind of
engaging
hard.
Combat mode.
Yeah.
The enemy
Also,
is
it doesn't really help
reinforcing
because the
the enemy.
Kurosawa has a very narrow aiming reticule. Also doesn't like FSS is also the longer range one, but it's also narrow. It's meant for sniping. Or FCS, Fire Control System.
I was wondering if it was. See, you can get different
Ooh.
There's different support. Life support is like a Gen 6 system.
That's awesome. So better chance of your pilots living?
Yeah, or worse. The RAM cockpit it saves you damage, I think, which you get reduced performance because of how like RAM you get like reduced mobility, like torso turn, twist rate, and like
Enemy ACs detected. Don't bother with ACs and concentrate your attacks on the targets. Stay with the targets.